Hello, and welcome to another epic Base of Molag video. I am the unemployed basement-dwelling leech himself, Louis F. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. So, as you may or may not know, I recently hit a nice little milestone with this channel, and I hit 300 subs. So that's pretty cool. I'm not doing too bad. One of the things I do with this channel, besides behave like an obnoxious douchebag, is, follow a bunch of other small channels. And enjoy their content and show some support and leave comments and stuff. One of the channels I've been watching for a little while now is known as the Hellion Rebellion Rock and Roll Association, hosted by none other than Holly Geist. Still trying to figure out how to spell your last name, sir. But yeah, Holly seems like a solid dude, and he's got quite a vinyl collection. He's introduced me to a lot of cool bands that I've never heard before. And, Holly's going to hit a milestone soon himself. He said once he hits 200 subs, he's going to record a video of himself without his sunglasses on, so we get to see his beautiful eyes. So I'm trying to speed up that process and tell you guys to go sub, send him a shout out, and basically rip off his format, And in this video I will be trying to, as accurately as I can, emulate that format. And that does include sunglasses and beer, which is right up my alley, by the way. But yeah, the thing is with this video, the pressure is really on me right now because it has to be one solid take, no redos, and I don't have the luxury of cutting this video up in whatever way I want. So I feel very uncomfortable right now. There's no safety net here. So the format is a simple one, but it's a good one. And just pick out a cool record, talk about it, talk about the band, and then play a few songs off the album. So as you can read by the title in this video, Cannibal Corpse. This band is very well known amongst the metal community. Any true metalhead will be aware of Cannibal Corpse. So I'm not trying to introduce you guys to like any sort of obscure band here right now. But this album is one of my favorites. It's a damn good album. I think it is my favorite Cannibal Corpse album. Certainly one of my favorite death metal albums. And the only problem I have with this record is the album art. As you can see, Cannibal Corpse usually has really awesome album art, and it tends to be really gory and like offensive. But, as you can see, what they did with this album art here, this was originally supposed to be the album art, and what they did was zoom in on a very specific part of the artwork, like right there in the middle, right about here. So I don't know why they did that, but that's the only problem I have with the album. But I think on re-releases they actually made this the cover, so that's good. But yeah, it's a goddamn good album, and I'm trying not to stumble over my own words here. Like I said, one take, but it is inevitable, especially with the beer. But yeah, what to say, man? I know not everyone's going to be into death metal. I get it. It's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to be into that. I understand. I personally love it, though. And, yeah, the really cool thing about this record is that I think even for people who aren't particularly into death metal, this is pretty digestible. It's well produced. There are a lot of catchy riffs, a lot of groove. And this was the fourth studio album that Cannibal Corpse released. And it was the last one with vocalist Chris Barnes. So, if you know anything about Chris Barnes, you're probably aware that his voice just it has not held up over the years, unfortunately. You know, I'm not trying to hate on the guy or anything, but it's just a fact. His voice isn't what it used to be. And I think part of the reason for that is he smokes a lot of weed. Like, he's a huge pothead. Smokes regularly. And, you know, when you're on tour, growling every night and smoking all that weed, it's going to take a toll on your vocal cords, I think. So it is what it is. But yeah, this was the last album with him on it, and yeah, he just was not getting along with his bandmates. There were a lot of tensions there. So eventually they had to go their separate ways. And the man who replaced Chris Barnes in Cannibal Corpse as their vocalist was George Fisher. And now if you compare George Fisher's voice today to Chris Barnes' voice today, it's a vast difference. George has really... He still has it, you know. He can still project those big growls and high screams. His voice has held up, and maybe it's because he doesn't really smoke pot, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, man, it's a big difference. And if you're not aware, Cannibal Corpse actually made an appearance on Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. So that's kind of weird, you know. And I remember seeing that movie as a kid. And I really didn't remember that scene at all with Cannibal Corpse in it. And later on in life, when I got into death metal as a teenager, I remember my friends telling me, you know, they're saying, you know, Cannibal Corpse is in Ace Ventura, right? And that didn't make any sense to me. I was like, well, what are you talking about? Why would a death metal band be in a Jim Carrey comedy movie? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I just didn't believe them. I thought they were messing with me, you know? But they were like... nope, they're definitely in it. Go watch it again. So I went and I watched it again, and sure enough, there they are. And it was really trippy. Yeah, Jim Carrey walks in a club, and there they are. Cannibal Corpse is playing a set. It's a pretty hilarious scene, too. But yeah, just a little tidbit of info there. A little trivia. Not sure what else to say. Yeah, with songs like Force-Fed Broken Glass and Fucked with a Knife, we're definitely in for a treat here. So yeah, let's just play a couple of tracks and get right into it. Now, one of the things that I'm not going to be able to accurately represent in terms of all these videos, I won't be able to play this actual CD on a stereo. I haven't had a working stereo in years. So I'm going to play some of the tracks off of YouTube, and this is directly from the Cannibal Corpse channel. So, you know, I know it's kind of lame, but it is what it is, man. So I'm going to start off with the opening track, and it is called Staring Through the Eyes of the Dead. Here we go. yeah, there you go. That's the opening track of the album. And as you can see, it's pretty heavy. And yeah, not for everyone. I get it. But yeah, man, I fucking love that shit. And pardon my manners. Here's another tidbit of information. There's actually another death metal band called Cannabis Corpse. And they're basically, I mean, they're kind of a parody of Cannibal Corpse. I mean, they write their own original music and stuff, but one of the things they do is, parody the fucking titles of Cannibal Corpse and turn them into, like, weed references. So it's pretty hilarious. So they have one of Staring Through the Eyes of the Dead, and they changed it to Staring Through My Eyes That Are Red. Yeah, so the more you know, eh? So I'm going to play one more from this album, and then I guess we'll wrap this up. So I guess I'll play the title track, The Bleeding. The Bleeding is a pretty catchy song in terms of the riffs and stuff, so let's do it up. Yeah, so there you go. Little Cannibal Corpse for you. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. What? Dude, I'm filming a video, man. Yeah, I know. No, dude, I know. Listen, man, I understand. I get it. No, listen, you know we need a new plunger, right? I said I'll do it afterwards. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, man. It's a good album. Check it out. If you like those two songs, then you're cool. If you didn't, then maybe you're still cool. I don't know. Subscribe to the Hellion Rebellion. I'm feeling this beer. I know it's one beer, but goddamn. I really feel my brain slow down after this. So, subscribe to the Hellion Rebellion. Link in the description of this video. Goodbye.